What's better than doing your nails with your friends and gossiping?
Doing your nails with friends and gossiping and sharing it with our besties. So, Sophia's gonna do my nails. I'm gonna read some Reddit stories. The nails that we're doing today are a lot more simple.
We'll pop the inspo on the screen. Yay. This is what we're going for today. Super simple. Need some breakage, which is totally fine.
So we're kind of starting from scratch. Like we're going really short, you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do just like very simple and help the regrowth.
Yes.
I won't go into as much detail about the tutorial, but if you wanna look, I'm gonna try my hardest to film it on my phone right over here so that I can edit it and put it on my personal TikTok to show you and tell you everything that I did to make Noelle's nails happen.
Well, let's get into it.
Yes.
Also, you guys, I'm trying a new hairstyle right now, my afro. Let me know if you like it or not.
Is it not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
I'm kind of into it, but it is kind of like high maintenance. Anyway, okay,
right.
So here we go. First story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I the jerk for not telling my roommate her boyfriend kissed me when he was drunk? So, I live with my best friend and her boyfriend visits a lot. Last weekend, we were all drinking together and he leaned over and kissed me out of nowhere.
Like, why?
I pushed him away and told him to leave the room. He apologized the next morning and begged me not to tell her, saying it would ruin everything and he would never do it again.
No, you ruined everything.
I have been torn about it for days. If I tell her, I could destroy their relationship and lose my best friend. If I do not, I feel like I am lying to her face every time I see them together. I have avoided both of them since. Am I the jerk for keeping it to myself instead of telling her what happened?
Yeah, if you keep it to yourself, I think so.
Girl, the way in which I would be
like,
running out the room being like, girl, come get this man.
Get in here.
Like, what do you actually
No, for real.
mean?
Because like, I'm someone who like avoids confrontation and hurting
Yeah.
people's feelings at all costs, obviously. But that being said, you are causing more damage in the long run because like, you know that the relationship is going to end inevitably because of this behavior.
Right.
And like, whether she finds out now or 5 years from now, like it will be, my assumption would be that it will be a breakup worthy offense.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing is that you not telling her almost like mimics compliance. So it almost sounds like you kissed him back.
Yeah. Oh,
even though
you
didn't, and then you waited and you didn't want to tell her. And then when she finds out, it's going to be a lot harder to convince her that like you didn't want to. And like,
no, that's so fair.
Right?
That's so fair.
In my opinion.
Yeah. The real jerk in this situation
is the boyfriend. And like him making you feel bad about something that he did is crazy.
One thing that you could do to him, do
to him.
Yeah.
Noelle and I had this conversation the other day. We were like, what would you do if you knew I was cheating on my partner? Like, what would you do? Because like, obviously like bros before hoes, but also like messy, wacko behavior.
Yeah. We both said, you know, in that unlikely event, we would tell the friend that they have a certain amount of time to come clean, at which point
if they do not, we would have to intervene.
We would have to intervene.
Yeah. So like, give them a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. One of the top comments is, time is of the essence here. If she keeps quiet and he confesses first, it will be OP's word against his. Worst case scenario, he can even accuse her of kissing him first.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's it. That's scary. That's scary to think about.
Scary thought.
Somebody said, since you pushed him away, how long of a kiss was it? And yes, it matters. If he is really remorseful, I would probably let it go. If you tell her, you may be iced out. You will be the bad guy in this story, especially if she stays with him. If she kicks him to the curb, she will always look at you as a threat, in my opinion. Just my 2 cents. Ooh, that's the wrong take,
Disagree.
Wait, somebody came through though. This is really good. Ha, that sounds like the other woman mentality.
Yes.
This is 100% inappropriate. The morally right course is to out the cheater and remain the loyal friend. Yeah. She'll get angry at you intentionally for holding it in for days, but stay soft and sympathetic. And if you don't come clean, you're not someone she can trust anymore. You're not a good person to hide something like that. What for? To save your own ass. With friends like that, who needs enemies?
Tea. I mean, you tell them. They kind of ate that up.
Yeah. Stepmom wore white to my wedding after being told not to.
I don't understand. It's like, It's not, it doesn't look like a wedding dress.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't like deem it a wedding dress, but it is a white dress.
But it's a white dress.
Like, why?
Right. My dad and stepmom were staying with my sister the week leading up to the wedding. My sister is in the bathroom doing her hair. Stepmom walks in before going out for dinner with some of her friends. Stepmom says, "Is this dress okay?" Sister says, thinking that she's wearing it out to dinner, "Yeah, it's cute." Stepmom says, "Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was okay for the wedding." Sister says, "Wait, sorry, for the wedding? Okay, I'm a bit concerned about the color." Stepmom says, "But it's cream."
Girl. Like, I get nervous about like a floral dress.
Same. That has
with
like a
white flowers on it, or like
same.
a white base with the flowers on top. Anything. I'm like,
girl,
no.
be so for real. Sister says, "You cannot wear that."
Yeah, good sis.
As you can see by the photo, she did in fact wear the cream colored dress and also showed up to my rehearsal dinner in a full white outfit.
Bitch, I know damn well you're not wearing white on a daily basis where that's the only thing that you have in your closet.
The top comment here is really funny. "Have that dress professionally photoshopped and tinted. On their anniversary, give it to her in a frame."
Yes.
That is so funny. Yeah, that's kind of psychotic behavior, I gotta say. What bothers me is that you were asked specifically not to do something. Do you know what I mean? There's no way that you can construe it to be a mistake or a misunderstanding or anything else. You decided that you wanted to take some of the joy, pleasure, and attention away from the people who should be like being celebrated and like put it on yourself.
In no context have I ever been like, oh, I have nothing to wear to this wedding. Guess I'll wear white.
Okay. I think this one's gonna be a doozy.
Buckle in, everyone.
Lock in, chat.
Lock in, chat.
This was posted in 2019. Apparently there's been an update that it's concluded as of 3 days ago. So the title is, "I, 28 female, hate my boyfriend's hobby. Magic the Gathering. We only see one another 3 days a week. One of those days is entirely dedicated to Magic the Gathering. We're at the shop from 3 until closing. The first one's in and the last one's out, always. I never guilt trip him into not going. In fact, I go with him despite not playing or really understanding the game because he likes having me here.
You're so supportive.
Last weekend, he wanted to do Magic Friday and Saturday night. I informed him that I cannot handle 6 hours of Magic the Gathering 2 nights in a row. I would either find something else to do or stay at home and chill. He insisted he would stay with me and hang out. That night, he spent 4 or 5 hours playing Magic online while I sat there and tried to get him to actually interact with me. He finally quit around 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
He went to sleep before we could have sex, which is a separate but equally important issue. I have a high libido and he has a low libido.
Whoa, that's uncommon.
He says he feels bad about not satisfying my sexual needs and ignoring me last weekend to play Magic online.
You can pop it in.
However, I didn't feel any sincerity in his words because we've been here before with my expressing that I would like him to scale back the amount of magic in our relationship. How do I not grow to resent him for his inability to control his magic consumption?
Bestie, I think you will be able to find someone who meets your needs and where you don't have to like sacrifice so much of yourself. Time and yourself. Like your time for a person who can't even like return the favor. That's craziness, girl. There was an edit an update 9 months later. OP says, we stayed together almost 14 months. And not only did the situation not improve, it got much worse when he lost his job in early June. I love the cat's eye. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's like literally like magic. Like, what's the physics of it? Like, how does it work? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. Exactly 1 week before we were to officially move in together, he got emotionally distant. He was rethinking our relationship.
Shut the f up.
A week before he said he needed more time to think and would let me know what he decided on Friday. Oh my God. Then he called and broke up with me in a 10-second phone call 5 minutes before work that same man. My God, wait, that's like literally diabolical.
That's absolutely diabolical.
It's not even over.
Oh,
it's not even over. So, like an idiot, I still clung to the idea that I could fix things. If only I could show him living together would be fine. He allowed me to stay with him for 2 weeks.
Allowed me.
Girl, get up!
Run!
Stand up,
run, bitch.
God, no. I got up there and realized I hated the city, the job, and I could not emotionally handle being around a man who explicitly told me spending time with me felt like an obligation. And his video games or chill time were more important.
Yeah, so I'm a head out.
Right. I suddenly knew this man-child was never not going to be selfish or prioritize anyone over his wants and needs. Good for you, sister. One comment from my original post has remained in my head since I last read it. Quote, I know guys like this, and their fundamental character attribute is selfishness. He shows it by monopolizing your time, and he shows it in the bedroom or while he's on his computer and you're in his bed alone. He says we should break up, work on ourselves separately, and then try to find our way back to each other.
No.
And I thought I wanted that. But again, he is literally never going to change.
Yep.
I, on the other hand, I'm gonna go have some good sex for a change.
Period!
With a guy who doesn't treat it as an obligation.
Yes!
I'm gonna reconnect with my friends and use this learning experience to finally get my own physical and emotional problems under control.
Yes!
I'm not doing it for him, but for myself.
You. That's so beautiful.
I'm very proud of you. OP.
Yeah, and you live and you learn and you find new things that now are things that you watch out for in your next relationship.
Exactly.
And that's how you find who you're meant to be with.
Exactly. It. This next one, it's from Am I the Jerk? It's called Planted Very Hot Chilies in Front Yard to Teach Thriving Neighborhood Kids a Lesson.
Are we being mean to children?
Yeah. OP says, Am I the jerk? My front yard gets really good sun and is well sheltered, so I have a little veggie patch there. Everybody knows the patch is there, and nice neighbors stop to chat with me when I work in it. Lately, I've noticed veggies gone missing, and the plants often being damaged. I thought someone was hungry, so I started putting out a little basket of ripe veggies and fruit from my backyard patch.
Aww.
But they were ignored and the damage continued. So I placed a hidden trail cam in the tree and caught some teenagers coming into the property and laughing as they ripped up plants and stuffed the veggies in their pockets and faces.
Oh my God.
I tried talking to their parents, but they were ... perhaps less than polite. Oh my God.
Jeez.
More like verbally aggressive.
Oh my God.
Whoa, what?
That's so crazy. If I heard my teenagers were doing that, I would be like, hey,
they're grounded for a year.
Respect other people's property. Okay? Thanks.
So this season I just planted chilies. Carolina Reapers to be exact. I put up a sign which is lit by fairy lights at night stating, very hot chilies, please do not touch. Yesterday, I noticed a few were gone. I checked the footage and the same kids had decided to try them. The results are fantastic in all caps. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. And they picked them with bare hands, so good chance they got a second dose in the eyes or similar if they didn't wash them first.
Frick.
I'm torn between gales of laughter as I rewatch the footage and guilt. Am I the jerk? The edits include no further damages to my property a little over a week later. Okay,
so it worked.
You planted the seeds, fertilized the soil, watched it grow, and were able to reap your revenge.
Also, I hope you like Carolina Reapers. I hope you can use them in something. Make a really spicy salsa for people who like them. I don't know.
The top comment said, not the jerk. Growing natural pest deterrents is a time-honored gardening tradition. Teenagers, ... None of us is as dumb as all of us. That's so true.
That was really good. Yeah.
All right, we're rounding it out with a pretty juicy last one.
Right.
Am I the jerk for refusing to lie to the police to protect my husband after he caused an accident? I, 30 female, have been married to my husband, 33 male, for 3 years. He's a good person most of the time.
Most of the time.
Last weekend, he borrowed my car to run a quick errand. A few hours later, I got a call. He'd been in a minor accident. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but my front bumper was destroyed and the other driver's car had noticeable damage. When I got to the scene, the police were already there. My husband pulled me aside and whispered that he didn't have his license on him. It had been suspended for unpaid tickets. Why are you married to this man? I said, absolutely not. I wasn't even there, and lying to the police could get me into serious trouble.
Absolutely.
Also, he looked panicked and said it would ruin everything for him if he got another strike.
That's on him, baby.
Right. I told him he should have thought about that before driving on a suspended license.
Yeah, that's on you, baby boo.
When I refused, he glared at me and muttered, "Unbelievable. You can't even have my back."
Oh, no.
The officer then asked who had been driving, and I told the truth that it was my husband. Since then, he's been furious. His mother even called me saying I should have just said it since it was, I should have just said it was me since, quote, no one got hurt.
No.
Also, it's
if it isn't the consequences of your own actions.
Oh, look at me reaping what I sowed.
Sir. In fact, I would have divorced him. I would add a little extra paperwork for the man.
No, I'm sorry, this is for me, this is a divorceable offense.
I agree. I would be profusely apologizing. And this man has the nerve to say, "F you."
He said, "Unbelievable." Oh no, honey boo, you are old.
You're unbelievable.
You are unbelievable. We are getting a divorce.
Yeah, no, that's a no from me.
That's a no from me.
No.
The nails.
Here, I can do some light.
Oh yes, perfect.
So that you guys can see the gorgeous
my
cat's
God.
eye.
Look at that, you guys. That's
Gina.
so pretty.
Stunalana.
I feel like I'm doing like a...
I know. Ooh. It's like, what was that ball that like they a fushigi ball?
Yeah. Oh my God, I wanted one so bad when I was a kid.
It's just a ball.
It's just a ball. I thank Sophia for doing my beautiful nails. These are such great like Thanksgiving fall nails. And
gorgeous.
I'm so excited to rock them.
Obviously, we just love doing nails and gabbing. So
let us know in the comments what you want us to talk about
next.
This
is our hang.
This is our hang. It's like we're on FaceTime together.
Yeah.
And if you watch this far into the video,
the pepper emoji for the pepper story.
Yeah. Do the pepper emoji.
Do the pepper.
And let us know what you want us to talk about next in our next nail talk video.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I love you.
Bye.